Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. And this time around we're going to be looking at the GREENWORKS Pro 60 volt lithium max string trimmer. It's the 13-inch. It's the brushed motor. It's got two speeds, speed 1 and speed 2. And I don't know if you remember on my other video that I posted, I was going to tell you guys how I was going to fit the Snapper 60 volt battery in the GREENWORKS Pro tool. So this is basically how I did it. This is just to test it out, because remember I told you guys that I first have to see if I like the tool or not. So in order to test it, I went ahead and took off the case from the battery. They're the 4 screws. These screws they're like security screws. They're not really the Torx. They have a little pin on the inside. You can see that. Let me see if I can focus that real quick. It's got a little pin in there. So it doesn't, the Torx 10 doesn't really quite fit in there. So I went ahead and used it anyways, the Torx 10, and just pressed down really hard and tried to get it to work. But I took off the casing of the Snapper 60 volt, and then I just fit the battery in there. So right now it's just kind of sitting in there. It's not even locked in, but it's just to test it out. Okay guys, so here's the battery. I already took it out of the case. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit dirty because I've used it a lot on my lawn care jobs. So you basically just plug it in there and it should work. Let me see if I can get it in there to plug it in. Okay, turn it a little bit this way. There we go. And it appears to be making a connection there. Let's try it out. Okay, we're not quite making a connection, so let me go ahead and double check. Check that. Already had it plugged in, but I just wanted to show you guys how. There we go. Looks like connection's made there. So there it is. Let's try it out. You pull this, the lockout, and then you pull on your trigger. So this is a brushed motor, so it doesn't quite have the amount of variety, the low speed of a brushed motor. This one you kind of have to feather it in order for it to do low speeds. So I'm going to just go ahead and do a little trim up here. In order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just pull the strings. I'm going to put this up here and just push down on the bump head and pull the string out a little bit more. Give me a little bit more line. I don't want to mess it up, just in case I don't like it. I can return it without that much damage to the bump head. So here we go. Let's give it a little try right here on this, on these little bit of grass. Yeah, and I don't really quite like it too much. I might hold on to this tool just because it was 60 bucks plus tax. But the thing that I don't like is that you can't really bring it down to those low speeds. And that's about the lowest it gets. And that's still a little bit fast for me because it'll shoot up rocks. For example, like right here, if you're trying to cut here, it'll throw rocks everywhere. So it's kind of high, the speed, but you could feather it. But it's still a little bit hard. So I'm not sure if I'm going to hold on to this tool or not. Let me see if I can show you what a brushless weed eater does. Okay guys, so this is my Snapper 60 volt max lithium ion. It's basically the same thing as that, except this one has a brushless motor here on the head. So watch how I can control the speed of this one. This is a brushless, that's a brushed. Here we go. You see the low speed I can achieve with this? In case I'm like in an area where there's a lot of rocks. And you don't really need a lot of power to cut grass. Yeah, of course, if you're cutting like this, it's going to take you a while to cut through the grass. But you can always throttle up, throttle down, depending on the condition. So if you're cutting next to a lot of windows and you need to throttle down, you can throttle down and take your time. That way, if you are doing a lawn care job, or even if you're cutting around your house, you can cut slowly. So that way you don't damage your vehicle, you don't damage windows, you don't hurt your pet. If your pet's running around, you don't throw rocks at your pet and maybe hit him in the eye or something. So you can throttle down a lot. That's the kind of throttling down that I like. Let me show you now again with this tool. Let me show you the difference. This one doesn't allow you that much versatility. Here we go. More of an aggressive speed. So I'm not sure if I am going to hold on to this. That's my favorite tool. And I know that GREENWORKS does make a brushless motor weed eater. I honestly thought that this was the brushless one, but it's not. So I'm still contemplating whether I'm going to keep it or not. Alrighty guys, hope you liked the video. If you liked it, go ahead and comment, share, like, and definitely subscribe to my channel for some more awesome content. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you thought. We'll see you on the next video.